Hi there, everybody. I'm Fred Thomas of All Things Bike, and you are watching Bike Tour. And today we have Dave Powers, the founder and CEO of Powers Endurance Sports, giving us a tour of his bike. Dave, what have we got today?
Fred, thanks a lot.
Well,
I brought one of my bikes along, and this is a Passoni Top Force disc brake model, and it has lightweight Wegweiser wheels on it.
nice.
So Lightweight's line is basically thought of as rim depth.
Right.
Wegweiser is disc brake only, 35 millimeter rim depth. Then we go up to our core product, the Meilenstein, which means milestone in German. That's 48 millimeter. And then we go up to what I call our speed series wheels, 60 and 80 millimeter.
Time trial stuff.
Time trial triathlon.
So this is 35 millimeters
35.
depth, and the width looks pretty wide.
It's a 24 millimeter wide
Clincher
rim.
or tubular?
This is clincher, and it's clincher only with the Wegweiser.
Okay.
Move up to the Meilenstein, you can get tubular or clincher.
Right.
And we have, this is disc brake only. Meilenstein is either disc or rim brake.
Okay. Well, but you set up this bike with disc brakes. Is that because the frame itself is all road, or is it a road frame?
It's a road frame.
Right.
I've got it set up, I guess you might call, for the conditions of the year, which in upstate New York is rain, sleet, some snow. So normally I'd ride this with 28 millimeter tires.
Right.
This has been set up with 32 millimeter Compass tires.
Right. So the frame can run 32 as a max. That's
and
nice.
I think with the disc brake profile allows you to run a wider tire, which I'm a big advocate of. Just it improves the comfort significantly, and
well, it protects the rim too. I mean,
exactly.
You've got a nice big wide tire.
Exactly.
And
this can do some light gravel, but it's not. It hasn't been designed as a gravel bike per frame. This is a road frame.
Well, any road frame can do gravel. I mean, we've been doing the bat and kill. I mean,
exactly, that's gravel.
Tell us about this, the geometry. I mean, I'm seeing a very tall head tube, some wide tubes. What's going on?
Passoni, everything is custom made. So think of it as buying a custom suit.
Okay.
And so this is this whole fit first concept that you and I have spoken about over the years.
Right.
So after fitting from your dealer, we get the measurements from the dealer, then Passoni will tweak based on our handling philosophies. In this case, this is set up as a demo bike, but it was a demo bike that I could ride. So it has a 20 centimeter long head tube, but one of the key things with Passoni is we use significantly large diameter head tubes, and that's this whole concept with the Top Force. It's a triple butted tubing, meaning that the actual thickness of the tube changes 3 times.
3 times, yeah.
So it's a light tube set, it's a very stiff tube set, and this is designed as a very high performance bike.
Right. Is it titanium?
It's all titanium.
Right.
And this is set up with a hodgepodge of parts that I've had. So you see an older Dura-Ace crankset with SRM.
Yeah.
But the idea was to get a bike that I could show dealers, they could see our disc brake philosophies, and just show kind of what we do at the highest level with Passoni.
Get the bike to speak.
Right.
Put some wheels on it. Give the frame a voice.
Exactly. And one thing with Passoni, I think our handling is unparalleled. This is what I call a bike that's very easy to drive. So no matter your skill set, I think it's going to make you a better rider.
Right on. Well, one last question. I'm guessing it weighs about 18 pounds.
That's about right.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
All right, Dave. Well, that is a great tour of a beautiful bike. Thanks so much for showing us around.
Fred, thanks for having me.
All right, everybody, that was Dave Powers of Powers Endurance Sports. You can learn more about Passoni bikes and lightweight wheels at his website, Powers Endurance Sports. That's all we got time for right now. See you again next time.
All Things Bike is brought to you by FitWorks, rider-first bike fitting, rider-matched bike sales. Locations in Peabody, Massachusetts, Waitsfield, Vermont, and Ridgefield Park, New Jersey. And Frame and Wheel, eBay selling services for cyclists, bike shops, and bicycle companies. Time, space, cash. Pick 3. And AD Bikes, the modern face of Austro-Daimler cycling and the bike company of the future.